Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw the title, we'll be updating my project pan. We are halfway through the year, guys, so we are updating, yeah. That's what I just said. We're updating halfway through the year, and I am honestly so excited. I'm so impressed because normally I would not have this much success, but if you guys haven't been like keeping on my channel, I've been doing a lot of decluttering and just like giving away products. Like if I don't like it, I'm not gonna force myself, and that kind of encourages me to use the products that I do love, and I have that because my collection is a little bit smaller, and so it like helps me to use them, and so I'm really excited. We do have a couple more empties this month, so we're not going to talk about the products that we used up in the last update because I don't want to like make these videos too long, but then at the end I'll show you everything I used up. But yes, first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so if you guys again have never seen any of these updates, any of these videos, so this is a 24 in 2024 technically, so I wanted to use up 24 products in 2024. So I didn't want to overwhelm myself. Sheesh. I didn't want to overwhelm myself, and so I decided to do like the first half of the year, the goal of using up 12 products, and then the second half of the year add the additional 12 products. So that in the end I was technically using up 24, but like it was a little bit easier to manage, I felt like. So we're gonna talk about it. I think up until this point, I used up 4 products. A couple of the products, they have goals on them that are not necessarily like use them up. So it's like gets a little bit dicey, but we'll talk about it. So let me go over the products that I did use up. So first, we did use up the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum Primer. Should we give it a go? There's no more. It is all gone. You guys know how much I enjoyed this primer. I really did love it. I thought it was stunning. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly glad that I used it up and ready to roll in like new stuff and like focus on other stuff. I have a lot of primers that I kind of want to get up that I want to use and get out of my collection, and so I felt like it was just like, I don't know, it feels good. So I'm very happy about this, and you guys, I know I've been working hard on that. But I also ended up surprisingly using up the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This came out of nowhere. I literally, oh, of course, a little bit's gonna squirt out. I literally was squirting it on my face, and then I couldn't even do the other side because it was all gone. So I was like, oh, okay. It just doesn't come out, and I don't know if like what happens to like the squirter is different, and then like once it settles, it'll like come, I don't know. But they're done. They're both freaking finished, and I'm so excited about it. Again, ready to try to use and focus on some other primers. So as far as like heavy goals on, you guys know like the Dobby highlighter, technically I did hit pan on it, and that was my goal. But I'm keeping it in the project just to kind of extend the pan. It keeps kind of going back and forth, so like there you could kind of see the pan in the reflection right in the center, but it's like putty, so you can move it on top, you can move it over, like you can literally do whatever you want. And so I am trying to like make sure I'm like getting like from the outside too. So I'm just moving this around, honestly, my own self, and whatever. So like technically we hit our goal on this, but again, it's just gonna stay in here until the end of the year and see how far we get. It's like, honestly, I would use this probably every day, even if it wasn't in my project pan, because this is one of now like 3 highlighters that I have. Like I literally don't have that many highlighters anymore. So anyway, excited about that. That one always, again, is just gonna stay in. This one literally, every time I go to use it, I literally have to squeeze so hard. I'm sure some would come out right now just because I just keep like, if you cut this open, there's probably just like a little bit of a layer down here. There's really not much left in here. And I have kept it standing upright. It just doesn't like clear off of there. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to like waste it, but I know that there's only a handful of uses left in this, and I'm so excited about it because I'm ready to use this up. I've been wearing it like on days like today. Like obviously I'm not wearing any makeup, but like if I really felt like it, I really did not feel like it, but in case I did, and from the days that I did, I would just throw this on and like probably nothing else and just like a setting powder and call it a day, just to kind of even out the skin tone. This is very sheer coverage, so it's just gonna like make me look a little bit more put together for sure. So I've been loving this, and I'm so happy. I'm literally almost done with it, and I'm like, all right, this one, I don't think I can mark because it looks honestly the same. This is the Complex Culture Set Go Translucent Setting Powder. well, you can, no, it's just like it has to even itself out. It's like a little bit lower, I guess. But it's not enough room for me to draw a line, so we're just gonna not. Actually, that's a lie. Hold on, maybe I could. Hold on. Okay, honestly, that is a pretty decent, like, difference between the two. I've been very consistent on how much I'm using up, but we're gonna like put the pedal to the metal and like just focus on this for the next couple months because I want to use this up like sooner rather than later. But anyway, I love the setting powder. If you guys do not know, Compost Culture is no longer a brand and they hate me, so I cannot get this powder anymore, and I love this powder so much. It is like one of my favorite powders. It's like literally my favorite powder ever. You can use it under your eyes, on the rest of the face, and it does not dry out your skin. It sets it so beautifully, and you can't get it anymore. So I'm trying to use this up. Honestly, it's taken me a long time. It really is. But we're getting there. We're making progress. You guys see, we're making progress. All right. Then, like, as of the last update, you know, we had the Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer. This one, again, you can't really see, but it's every time I go to put it on, it's like starting to dry. I have to dip in more and more often. Yeah. You can definitely see through it, so this is definitely going to be done soon. So even at the end of the year, if I'm not like technically finished with it, we're going to call it done because it's getting drier. And I know for a fact that, you know, it's a running low. You can feel it. So I really love this concealer. I think it is stunning. I definitely need a darker shade, I feel like, because it's a little light for me. But I do really love this formula. And I think this is one that, like, I don't know if I would purchase right away, but like in the future, if I'm like, just need a good concealer, I would definitely like eye that one. But we have that one. This one was also in last month's update. I had rolled this in. This is the Makeup by Mario Softsculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Medium Dark. So I wanted to hit pan on this, and you can see the giant dip in there. We're working on it slowly but surely. So again, hopefully we can get a dip in that soon. We also have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, which again is just taking forever, honestly. Like, I'm so over every other brow pencil that's not my Huda Beauty. So I'm like, I don't even know if this is gonna happen, but it's in there. There's a lot of product left, like genuinely a lot, but slowly but surely. And then last but not least, we have the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Honey Talks. I really don't know. I mean, I know what I was thinking because I really should use this up. But I know it's going to be so hard for me. But I guess I have 6 months, you know? Like, we could do that in 6 months, yeah? Well, I don't know. We're going to see. So if there's any products you're like, wait, Marissa, what about this product? That's all the products that I have here. So I did just do a declutter, and I think I got rid of a couple products that were kind of in this project, and that's okay because we're just going to roll in a whole bunch of new products so that gives me the opportunity so that I could still use up 24 products by the end of the year. So anything, I think there was the NYX setting spray, and then like the Jaclyn blush. I feel like there was something else too that I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? But I just got rid of it. And you know, that's the beauty of the project pans like this, is that you can roll stuff in and out, number one. Number two, I think they're best when you love the products, or you really at least really enjoy the products so that you're using them a lot. And so that's why I'm just so excited about this project pan, is because I don't hate these products, you know? So anyway, those are the products that like would have been needed to be updated from last time. So we used up 2 extra products, and so that means total we have six products used up. 6 products used up out of 24. We got a long way to go. Again, technically we have some pans, so those we'll have to assess at the end, but like, okay, we gotta put the pedal to the metal and like get some products used up. A lot of these products are so close though that I'm like, I should have just probably waited until like they were updated, but I was like, I really want to film this before the end of the month, number one. Number two, I will do another update in maybe 1 or 2 months as well, just so I'm still continuing updating you guys, refreshing if I need to, and assessing the situation. Y'all know the tea. Okay, let's go over the products that we are rolling in. Y'all. Alright, so some of these products are like, it's multiple of like the same category. I try to do at least 1 product from every category, but because it's 24 products, obviously it's going to be more than multiple from one category. But first we have the Morphe Meredith Duxbury Foaming Face Primer. I actually really like this primer. I've been enjoying it more and more recently. I do feel like I can use this up, especially with the use that I've been giving it recently. It's a very nice hydrating primer. To me, it's just not all that. I mean, it's definitely unique. It has the foaming aspect to it. It's like so cool and all that stuff. I just don't, first of all, I don't know how long it's going to be available. Second of all, it's not like I don't know how to explain it. On its own, it's not like this life-changing hydrating primer. Like, it just works like just like every other hydrating primer. And so like, I don't think you need it if you're going to use it on its own. Mixed with the e.l.f. bronzing drops is another story. That's so beautiful. So that's probably how I'm going to use this up. But I just want to like kind of just roll it out again, make sure I'm rotating, still moving stuff out. So this is the primer that we're rolling in. We are going to roll in another foundation. We're almost done with the Tarte. So we're actually going to go in, this one technically is a mini. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. I have a lot of foundations. It's going to be really hard for me to use this fully up, but I definitely think that if I'm at least prioritizing, that's enough for me. So I did give her a little mark because luckily we'll be able to see this one. It's a very crooked line. But we have not used a lot of this. I definitely think I'm gonna just give the goal of using it up. We might have to change the goal to like halfway, we'll see. But I really love this foundation. I definitely think it will be a good like motivation for me to use it. Obviously it's very expensive, and so it's like I do not want this to go bad and I do not want to declutter it. So I definitely want to use it. But again, use it up might be a reach, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it because I need to create space, you know, it's just what it is. All right, I did not want to throw another concealer in there because I really want to use it, the Too Faced one. I'm sorry, yeah, the Too Faced one. But maybe again, we'll see, assess in a couple months. But I did want to throw in another setting powder. So this is the Kosas Cloud Set setting powder. I thought for sure I put this in last update, but I guess I did not. This one is literally falling apart. And we have so much use out of this, honestly. This one I just have the goal of like kind of seeing the like pans. So this one is again, you can see like indents and stuff like that, but I want to see the thing underneath it. I think it's like I think it's pan. I don't know. So again, we'll use it for a couple months, see what's going on with that. But this one I definitely need a new one ASAP. So I'm gonna try to use this up, and then or use like, you know, kind of wear it down and then kind of get a new one, because I do not want to like get rid of this before I use it up, even though I've had it for so long. Mine is again falling apart. It's like on its last leg. I just want to give it a final good and fresh hurrah before it goes. I went to where I was like bronzer, blush, highlighter. I was like, I have a bronzer, a cream bronzer. I have a highlighter. Blushes is just gonna be so hard. So I was like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it to myself. But I did roll in another bronzer. So this is the powder bronzer. This is actually the Colourpop matte bronzer in the shade Silver Strand Beach. I think we'll also give myself the goal of just hitting pan on this, because that would be really hard to use it up. But again, we'll assess the situation. I use this so much, I don't see how it could be hard. I definitely think that it might be a little bit difficult. Like, I think we're not going to see too much progress right now, but maybe when it, I don't know, hopefully eventually we see some progress. It's just a little bit, like, it might be a little bit light for me. Like, right now I can make it work, but I feel like when I get super tan, it will be a little bit too light for me. But again, we'll just have to assess the situation, see how we can use it, like maybe even just for the neck, or like if I need to, you know, eyeshadow even, just try to use this up, or try to hit pan on this. And I love this bronzer. I just want to like give it the love it truly deserves. And make sure like it's not just sitting there going bad in my collection, although I do use it a lot, but you know what I mean. All right, this is where it kind of doubles up, but I wanted to throw on both of these setting sprays. So again, I think I mentioned like the Rare Beauty maybe last update or something like that. I really do want to just use this up. I really like this setting spray. I just think like there are better ones. There are ones that are definitely more all in, what is that called? All encompassing? I don't know. The ones that like are all in one. Like the Charlotte Tilbury, even the e.l.f. one is just incredible. Urban Decay has a new one that I'm just obsessed with. This one isn't like the best for like more longevity wise, so I feel like I'm always having to use it in combo. But for the dew, this one is like 10 out of 10. I think this is called the 4-in-1 mist, so I think it's meant to be like more long lasting, which I just don't think that it really is, just because the nature of the products. But honestly, to each their own. I think there are better ones, but if you're looking for like something super dewy, then definitely go for this. But I just want to get it out, use it up. Maybe I'll swatch, I'll mark that. Same with this one. We have the She Glam Press Refresh setting spray, and I really like the setting spray. It smells delightful. It is such a fun time. But this one's mostly, again, just for melting those powders into the face. Like, it's not going to do much of anything, just a little bit of hydration if you need like literally a refresh, a pick-me-up kind of thing, which I love. Again, and the whole smell, everything is so much fun, but it's time to get it out of my collection. It's not a brand that I feature a lot on my channel, sometimes, but like, again, not a lot, so it's kind of just like whatever. So I'm gonna try to use this up, and then after I use up, I mean, honestly, those probably will be the only 2 setting sprays in this project, but eventually, like, I want to get all my setting sprays down to a point where I can just repurchase the ones that I really want to repurchase, you know, and kind of just stick with that. I love trying setting spray, but I definitely don't need to. All right, so we just marked those 2 there. This one is a surprise, but I know that I can do it. I know that I can do it. I just have to put my mind to it. Should I like become a rapper or something? I don't know. This is the Natasha Denona Mini My Dream palette. I know that I could hit pan on 2 shades. So we're gonna count in this little thing each shade individually, just because I'm not gonna pan the whole palette. So we're gonna include, I don't know their names. This color, the light color, and then this light kind of brown shade. These 2 shades I feel like are the ones that I definitely use the most out of this palette. I honestly can see myself, honestly I use those 2 more, but like I could see myself just using like to set my eyelids, just for anything, just to blend out literally just anything. I honestly don't even know, have I even touched that shade? Am I lying right now? I don't know. We're gonna put it in there though. This one just is like, it's like, not that it's a nothing shade, it's just very light, but it definitely is more cool tone. So I feel like, I don't know, it'll be easy, definitely part of the vibe, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put both of those shades in here. So again, there's this light shade and then this shade at the end here. The shade at the end here definitely has had a lot of use to it. Same with the brown. I do really like the brown. I just feel like that one you need so little of it. Like it'll be super hard, but I know I can do it. I know that I can. And so we're gonna do it, but it's making me like, oh gosh, nervous. All right, then we do have the LA Girl Brow Perfect Extreme Hold Styling Gel. Honestly, brow gel is kind of like mascara. Like, you know, you just throw it in just as a filler product, because I will use this up. I just, you know, maybe this will give me the motivation to not just like declutter it, but to actually use it up. This one, I like this brow gel a lot, so I wouldn't just declutter it for any other reason than it's just going bad in my head. But I know that it's not empty. I know it still has some life in there, so we're going to try to give it as much use as possible. And then hopefully we can dry this sucker up. You can kind of tell when brow gels are done when they're starting to get super dry. The thing is getting hard to open, you're seeing crusties around, or when you're pulling out the product and it's a lot drier than it normally looks, it's not looking as wet. Like that's how you can tell. There are definitely some signs, but this one doesn't have any of those right now, so we're gonna kind of hopefully try to use it up before we get those signs. You know what I mean? Or hopefully they come at the same time so that I finish it up, the signs are there, and we can get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really great brow gel if you're looking for something super affordable. All right, real quick, we have 2 lippies. I don't know why I give you whole reviews, but I rolled in 2 more lippies. So I really wanted to also throw in the e.l.f. Glow Revival Lip Oil in the shade Crystal Clear. I really like this lip oil as well. I love both of them, both colors. I just feel like I have new e.l.f. lip products already, number 1. Number 2, I just have so many other lip products too that I'm like, it just sucks because I feel like I can't buy any new ones because I have so many, but I'm like, why not just use them up and then you can buy as many as you want. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to go in with that roll in, roll out, rolling in, rolling out, rolling in kind of system. So we're gonna see, and hopefully we can use it up. Clear is definitely easier for me to use up than like the nude, even though the nude one is basically clear. So hopefully we can kind of do a combo deal here and use them both up. This one should be easy. This is the Fourth Ray Beauty Overnight Lip Mask. It's in the shade Scent Coconut. I love this lip mask. I love e.l.f. Colourpop lip masks. They're nice, they're moisturizing, they feel good, they're comfortable. I just have to I'm about to finish up the one by my bed, so I think I'm gonna put this over by my bed, and then I think for sure we'll use it up in the nick of time. There's no really rush to use stuff. I just bought like a bunch of Laneige lip sleeping masks, and then I have some other like more moisturizing lip products that are not necessarily like in this pot, but like are definitely ones that I could wear before bed or something like that. And so I kind of wanna, before I start collecting them, kind of use some up. So definitely want to throw this in there. So again, there's a lot of products. I feel like we can do it. I should have 18 here if I count correctly. Hold on. yes, I have 18 products because we already used up 6. So hopefully we hit a lot of goals before my next update, so that it's fun and fresh. You know, like I always think it's boring when I don't have any updates, but we had a lot of products to roll in today. So sorry that this one was a little bit longer, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys are project planning anything, trying to use up any products, and then what's your best like tips and tricks? Like, what do you say, Marissa? Like, this is what you need to do. There's a lot of products that I have, so I don't like to neglect my products, but I also know that like you know, you have to rotate them, you know, rotate them out and in, you know, kind of like do the whole system. So yes. That is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.